the video from Melly Monaco with her sexy, yeah. You feel me? It's been a little minute since I did some reactions, but I always enjoy what she got to say. So let's see, she keep it 100 with us today.
What's up, lovers? How are you doing today?
Let me grab my headphones because I can't hear shit. All right, there we go.
I am making a video about 5 traits that are actually weird, but that women chase in all men. So if you have those traits, all the women are gonna desire you and you're gonna be like, yo, take a ticket because I have too many right now that I'm juggling. You need to be in line if you want to take a chance at talking to me. Yeah, we're gonna become cocky today. Cocky, not cocky, but you gotta feel like
you gotta know you him.
All right, so before we start, I wrote a book. It's called The Ultimate Love Cheat Code.
I hate to do this, but let's speed this up a little.
Talking about whatever you want. I also have a Patreon if you need longer video call with me. You have an issue, opinions. It's really demonstrate. Come to me. We can talk. Or you just want a friend. I don't know. Maybe you're looking for a friend. I'm here. I'm looking for friends too. All right. And that's on my Patreon, www.patreon.com/MellyMonaco. All right. So now let's jump right in. Number 1, having strong opinions. It really demonstrates confidence. You don't back down when somebody has a different opinion. I know a lot of men, they will actually take the side of the girl, even if she's wrong, just because. And I'm like, no. You call her out. You tell her what she was doing wasn't right. And I know you might be like, well, women don't like to be called out. I agree with you. They don't. But they will respect you more when you do, because some women be knowing that they're wrong and they look at you, right, baby? No, it's not right, baby. It's no, bitch. What the fuck are you doing?
The thing is, you don't even always got to do it in a situation right there, right, like that. Like, you feel me? You just wait and be like, yo, that was mad out of pocket what you did, right? And it shows, like you said, like men will just agree to go along and get along. It seems like you don't got no backbone, dog. What do you actually stand for? Like, if she could get you to agree with shit that's out of pocket, or if you've already verbalized that you don't really get down with something, either a mindset or a certain type of behavior or a certain like place or whatever the case may be, and instead of standing on it or saying like, yeah, I don't like that, I wouldn't go there, or I don't want to be around people who do these things, she's like, all right, bet. I got him wrapped around my finger, bitch boy. You feel me? Like, women are going to try and test your boundaries to see how much of an actual man you are, because they figure someone who's a grown man, who's a leader and who's capable, isn't going to allow his decisions to be swayed by someone else. So they're going to see if they can sway your decisions. And if she can sway you, she's going to figure another man can sway you too, which means you're a bitch boy.
So you make sure you call her out. Obviously, don't be disrespectful, but you standing on business, like they say, is actually very attractive. Even if you think like, oh no, I think she wants me to agree with her. No, she doesn't. She wants you to mean what you say, and therefore have your own opinion. The same as when you talk about things that you both like. If she's saying you, I like hiking, and you hate it, don't go with it and say, yeah, I like hiking too. No. Try to find something that you both like, so then when you go on that date or whatever adventure, you're actually both enjoying yourself. Because now you say, yeah, I like hiking. You go there and you suck at hiking. Now she's like, he can be liking hiking because he sucks. Yeah, now you're caught up. Stop. So express what you feel. Don't be scared. It comes off as self-confident and it's attractive. Number 2, having nice standards. So you might not think about that, but dressing nicely, that's one. Having an apartment that is actually decorated, not just a man cave with nothing, a TV.
And this is something that I personally didn't even necessarily realize, because it's like, I've always liked clothes. I've always liked fashion. And I've always liked the more expensive stuff. Like since I started having my own money to buy stuff, I would just like look at things and be like, oh, I like that. I wonder how much it is. 9 times out of 10, whatever I was looking at was the more expensive item in the case or on the display. So it's like I didn't even realize that people look at me and they associate a set of standards to me just because of what I look like. So women will look at you physically, your appearance. He wears a watch, he's well groomed, his lineup is on point, like these different things, and like he must be a man of some type of standard, or at least he holds himself to a certain standard. Physically, I can see that. And then if you're a man who's also in shape, they're gonna assume you're disciplined. It comes with time management, you feel me? Like being prepared, planning. They gonna read all of these things into your person just by looking at you. And they're gonna find it attractive.
A couch, a bed, and that's all you got. No, I'm telling you, when a girl comes to your house, if we feel like you put some time into your space and that it feels like you actually, it really shows that you put an effort into your space. So we can all have excuses for why we don't have nice clothes or why we have a crappy job. But whatever you're having excuses for, in the mind of the girl, it's going to come off as, well, you're willing to settle for a crappy job and for bad clothes and for, oh, I didn't have time to decorate my apartment, and for a crappy space that you're gonna live in. You know, you didn't put in an effort. So then even just the fact of the effort is gonna translate to her, and she's gonna be like, well, if he can put an effort into his own thing, how is he gonna put an effort towards me? And it's even gonna go beyond that. She might even think that you're willing to settle with any type of woman, even if she's not up to your standard.
And that's when it's gonna start to fuck with her mind. Cause now she's gonna start to question her own worth if she doesn't feel as if you have standards that you hold yourself to and that dictate your
You're
life.
gonna settle with her because that's what you do in your regular life. You take what comes your way. Number 3, having personal boundaries. This is really important. Whatever you are expecting from people and what you are willing to tolerate. And that's the problem with nice guys. They are willing to tolerate anything just because they want some pussy or they want the girl. For example, a bitch who keeps on showing up late and you are allowing it. You don't say nothing. There's no consequences of her showing up late. She's gonna lose all type of respect for you. I know you're thinking you're doing her a favor by, oh, so it's just 15, 30 minutes late. It's nothing. No, it is something, because that's gonna be what's gonna happen for the rest of your life if you are with her. And in a way, she doesn't respect you. She doesn't respect your time. What the fuck is this? That's the type of relationship you want to be in? No. I know it's a weird trait because a lot of men think that women want to walk all over their men. But no, you have to have those personal boundaries where she knows that she can't fuck up. She knows she cannot do anything and everything and you're going to take her back. She needs to know. If you have rules in your house, I don't know. I had a guy, his rule was nobody on the bed with the clothes from outside. And he wasn't afraid to tell me, you know.
I feel like that's just a super simple rule. And I've had the same rule since I was in high school. I'll tell a girl quick, like, where you been at? Especially, or I know I've gone out with women and we've gone on dates and stuff and come back to the crib and they just hop in my bed. I'm like, whoa, I don't do that. Like, we could go back out to the living room if you don't want to get in the bed, you feel me? But if you hopping in my bed already, you got to come about them clothes, and not because I'm trying to touch you, but I don't get it, you feel me? So that's one right there that I've definitely implemented. And just being able to be like, oh, shoes off at the door, or like, I'd rather keep them on, and I'd rather you not. So you're gonna take them off or you're gonna leave, like little stuff like that. It just shows that you're serious. You know how to stand on your boundaries. You know how to be firm about what it is that you want. Women like that type of shit.
I went and just sat on the bed and he's like, nah, I don't. Okay, cool. You know, if the bitch want to get mad, she's a bitch, leave her alone. But don't lower your boundaries just to satisfy the woman. No, your role is your role. Don't be scared to voice it. And I'm telling you, that is actually attractive to us. Number 4, autonomy. That's the act of being self-governing. Being a man that has a clear destination and everything else that surrounds him is second. that is something that is very attractive for women, because women want to be the priority. They want to be number one. But yet, if you make sure that whatever your goal, your career, whatever you have going on is number one, she's always going to try to fight for that spot. And her fighting for that spot is going to keep her on her toes and always like trying to do extra things for you. So I know it might feel like, no, they want us to put number one. No, but never put the bitch number one. Put her number 2, 3, or whatever. Because number one is gonna, hopefully your number one is to better your life and it's something beneficial for you. And that when she comes in, she's gonna have to fight for that spot her whole life. She'll never get to that spot. Because the thing is, if she's at that spot number one, and she's not like an understanding woman, and she's telling you, oh yeah, stop working, stop doing this, you work too much out, then your career goal, whatever you had, is gonna be second. Then your money is gonna start being affected too. And then the bitch is not gonna be happy because
she's not wrong. As if she's able to sway you from your purpose, sway you from your passion, or sway you from your profit, now she's going to look at you some type of way, especially if she's taking you away from the bread, but she's still expecting you to be able to spend the bread. She's going to be salty when the bread not there. And then if you tell her, well, the bread not there because I listened to what you said, she'll be like, well, why the fuck did you listen to me and let me stop your money? That's not the smart thing to do. And that's not what a real man is going to do. You feel me? But as a man who wanted to please his woman, you started putting her first, and now you started coming second, and now both of y'all future is coming second and third, and now she's no longer looking at you as her man. So, like she said, unfortunately, sometimes it's her and what she want, because I'm doing this to put myself in a better position to be able to do things for the both of us. And if you don't like it, you can skedaddle, because there's someone else who can fill this space.
Your money is not right now. So now she doesn't care to be number one, because all along what she wanted was the lifestyle, the money, the being comfortable. And I'm not talking so much about gold diggers. I'm talking to you about women in general. They want you to be successful. So don't put her before your success in a way. Make sure your focus is always your business or your goals or whatever, and not so much pussy. Because if pussy is your priority, you lost. Having goals allows you to be a man who can actually walk away. Women are easy. They want to join the ride and enjoy the ride. So if she's not happy, you gotta keep your train moving and she'll stay at the station. You are not getting off your journey for a bitch. Being autonomous means not letting other people's opinion dictate your behavior. You have to have shit going on at all times. And number 5, fun. You need to be fun. I mean, that's not a weird trait, but you need to be fun, because women like when you flirt with them, when you tease them, and then you being mysterious. Not knowing the outcome actually makes it fun. The uncertainty is fun. I'm telling you. I mean, it might be a little stress sometimes, but for a lot of women, it's fun. And they're like, he likes me not, I don't know, but I'm head over heels for him. Just think of a game. You're watching a basketball game and you don't know the outcome. You don't know who's going to win. It's really tight. Oh my God, 2-point game, whatever. If you watch the game the next day, that's going to make you feel like, first off, you don't even know if you're going to watch it. And second, when you already know the outcome, you're like, what's the point? Let's just me see the score. Let me see the highlights to see what was good that happened. But then you're off of it. You're cool. You're like, I'm cool. Fun is also the risk. Like, you are not always politically correct. You teeter on the line of good or bad. You're like right in the middle. So the bitch is looking at you like, he's a bad boy. Like, always on the line. The thing with nice guys is that they conform to what they think the women want all the time. Bad boys don't give a fuck. They're gonna say what they want to say. You like it or not, like it or leave it, whatever. And that's what makes you different. So make sure you are a lot of fun and you take risks. Not too crazy, but take some risks. Don't go overboard, like I said. All right, so that's all I have for you today. If you want more of these tips, they are in the book, shopmellymonaco.com. If you want to book a little conversation with me, it's easy. You go to my Patreon, www.patreon.com/mellymonaco. Yes.